Yo, what's up, everyone? My name is Andrew Warren, and I know I've got another pretty late upload today. Sometimes it's just going to have to be like that, a little bit random in terms of just time, because it seems like I always have something that comes up that gets in the way of these updates. But even sometimes if it is a little bit late, I still try to get it uploaded just because I really like doing these updates. And I do think other people out there that have sort of like similar portfolios to me kind of like find comfort in watching, like, say if I have a bad day, then they also had a bad day, but we kind of have that similarity that they can identify with, or I can identify with certain things that you guys are doing in the market right now, or certain losses or gains that you're taking. So it's pretty cool to do these updates, and I just love to see what everybody else is doing as well. But as you can see today, it ended off very well in comparison to how it started at the beginning. This was actually going to look like a negative day at the beginning, and then pretty much ever since like 9-10 a.m. it's gone up, and then we've had a little bit of a downturn there, but then it went back up even more towards the end. So it pretty much did the opposite of some days that we've been seeing lately, where it starts out pretty high and then it goes down, and it just did pretty much the inverse of that, or the opposite of that. And so we started off negative and then ended pretty high up, about 1.78% plus the other 15.15%. So we gained about $1,250, it looks like, which I will absolutely take that. I'm happy with that. But as you can see with VOO, this ETF basically just mirrors the general stock market. The stock market trend that you'll see today pretty much mirrors the S&P 500. And as you can see, it did pretty much the same thing as my portfolio. Started out under baseline in the negative, and there was actually a lot more volatility with this, as you can see, surprisingly, compared to my portfolio. But we had a bunch of up and downs, but it continued on that general trend of starting low, going a little bit lower there, as you can see, with a dip, and then pretty much increasing ever since then until the end of the day, into the after hours. So that is pretty nice. And as you can see right here, we only got $85 in gain since it was a 0.28% gain. So the majority of our gain did not come from VOO today. And VOO was actually one of the few ones that was still in the negative, when there were a lot of ones that I owned, like Microsoft and Tesla, that were pretty positive. Like, I know Microsoft was up 2%, Tesla was up like 5%, and VOO was still like negative 0.6% or something like that, I think. Yeah. So I'm still negative 10.28% in total, and as you can see, that is minus $3,500. I would definitely like to get this a little bit lower, because 10% is basically a year's worth of growth when it comes to stocks like VOO. But I would like to get that down closer to the zero mark at least. But if we have another crash, it's going to take forever to recover, even past that even baseline. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but it could. And if it does, it will take a while for it to return. But as you can see, Microsoft did very well for me today, 2.58% and a nice $437 in gains. And as you can see, it started low and increased pretty much ever since this little dip right here at 910. And then in total, we are at 12.62% and $1,946 above my initial investment. So super happy about Microsoft. I've been preaching about it for many, many videos for a reason, and as you can see, it's paying off for me. And then with Apple, it is getting pretty high up there in terms of value. We gained 1.59% today, which was $192. A little bit of volatility, but it continued on that same trend of being low under baseline and then high at the end of the day. And then as you can see, we're at plus 2.69% and plus $323 in terms of total return. So happy about that. At least it's not in the negative. Super excited about that one. And then Tesla, the most interesting topic of the day, my baby Tesla, got a huge increase of 9.65% today, which is $541. I'm super happy about this, and I knew it would be coming. I knew that tweet by Elon Musk was just going to be a temporary drop in which it would rebound right back, because in terms of growth, Tesla is such like a resilient stock in which, like, if there is a crash, Tesla just grows. It seems like it grows immediately after pretty fast. Like, as you can see within the past month or so, it's up like, 48%. So we had a huge crash, and then Tesla's almost already back to what it was before the crash, which is crazy. And as you can see, I'm minus 5.26% or minus 341 on Tesla. I still think it's an amazing stock long term, and I definitely think it will be a multi-$1,000 stock. It's just going to take some time, like many of these stocks out here, for that massive long-term growth. So I'm super excited to see what happens with Tesla, and especially with Battery Day coming up. I think Tesla's easily going to hit over $800 once again within just a few days or like a week or so. So I think Tesla's it's going to hit that high value once again of 900 eventually if we don't have another crash soon, which is seeming a little bit likely. But aside from that, I just wanted to share my thoughts on the stock market today, just show you basically what happened and then my gains and not really any losses unless you want to count that, which I wouldn't. It was a free stock. But I just thought I would share this little portfolio update with you all. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, please make sure to smash that like button. Really does help me out and it motivates me as well. And if you'd like to begin investing, feel free to use my referral links for Robinhood and Webull, and especially Webull. If you just deposit $100 after using my referral link, you'll get 2 free stocks, and then you can take the $100 right back out, and then you have like maybe $20 worth of stocks, because I know I've been getting a lot of Levi stock lately, and that's like $12. So it's like a nice 20 bucks if you get stocks that are above $10, and you basically didn't have to spend any money because you can put that money that you put in Webull right back into your bank account. So there's really no loss to it. But anyways, just wanted to share that little tip as well. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Stay safe out there.